Hey Goku, man, I'm missing some shirts. I'm talking about my shirt with Master Roshi on the front and another one that says Beat Goku on the back. No, I know you got something to do with it because I heard from Chi-Chi that you were mad at Master Roshi. We know nobody can't beat you right now. I'm waiting till the day that you slip. That's not a threat, that's a promise. You're reckless. Right. All right. Come on now. Hey guys, welcome back to the After Hours. I'm the A-Tail Beast, and today we're gonna talk about the ebb and flow in the market. So this week, we saw not a lot of activity, and I want you to know that everything is gonna be okay. And the reason it's okay is because this is a natural stage inside of the market. Now, when I say natural, what does that mean? Who actually defines natural? Me? You? Somebody online? Well, anybody that speaks online is always correct. Really, what happens is we are in a natural stage in the market. I say that because the market is constant. That means it's always changing. It's always moving. The perception in the market is that everyone's always busy. We're on a grind. Well, that may be true. There is always a market somewhere, but that doesn't mean there's always an opportunity that's worth chasing. Now, what do I mean by that? The market goes through stages. You've seen since 2020 several bubbles, and these bubbles and trends, they have been on repeat. They tend to pop up and disappear for a little bit, only to resurface later, and sometimes even stronger. You've had manias where everyone's being crazy, and then things kind of die out for a bit. Remember, the market, it's in a flow. And sometimes there's high tide, then there's low tide, and then there's a period where nothing happens. It's called balance. Usually when you're thinking of balance, there's extremes. The left side, the right side, or the upside and the downside. And then there's something in between. All right, so this week we saw PWM. Now PWM is an IPO. Now this IPO, it didn't do anything technically, not yet, but this is the only thing that was kind of an opportunity. Now it's not actually matured yet, meaning that it has the potential to become an opportunity, and it's on my watch list. The reason I say this is because I'm in tune with the market. The other people around me are in tune with the market. Other people are going to be watching this to mature. Until that point, we're going to be patient. We'd rather see a non-mature play slip through our hands instead of gambling on a low quality setup. Now, when this setup becomes a high odd setup, then we strike. In the market, it's easy to be in tune with the latest news because things are always running through the headlines, whether it's seasonal, including breaks, earnings, and much more, or it's the latest trend, whether it's EV, AI, meme stocks. There's also unique events like economic accidents, like banks blowing up, where fear controls the market. On the other hand, you have big ideas like supercomputer chips and AI bots. At the end of the day, each one of these are bubbles. Now, every bubble goes through a cycle. And when you make money as a trader, you profit in cycles. So you have to recognize what part of the cycle, what part of the bubble is profitable. And the only way to do that is to be able to have hands-on experience after you immerse yourself in this world. Now, when we talk about being in tune with the market, you have to be inside this box. This box is the world of finance. The deeper you go into there, the more you're going to learn. But you don't want to get lost. You want to focus on what's important. When you get in there, there's all kinds of noise, headlines being thrown at you. Some are not as important as others. That's why you have to go in prepared. You do your due diligence. You talk with people. You do your research. You have a principle that you stick to at all times, whether it be something to do with discipline and risk management, or you never put on a trade until you make a trading plan. Until you have your 5 Ps in order, you should not be trading. As proper preparation prevents poor performance. Only the best traders develop a ability to shift from great periods of patience to great periods of aggressive trading. There's some times where you're going to sit on your hands and do nothing. And there's other times where you're fast and furious and full of adrenaline. Now, which one makes you money? Both. One keeps you from losing money, and the other one makes sure that you're ready for when the opportunity comes up. It makes sure you're alert, aware of what's important and when to go in. Again, the market in trading is like fishing. You have to wake up early before everyone else. You have to test the water. You have to prepare the bait. And sometimes you have people to talk to. Most of the time you don't. And at that point, you're stuck in your head. And it's really easy to fester on a single topic and you make something up. So that's why you have to write things down. You have to become more efficient. Without that fine tuning of your personal edge, there's no way you can get better. And if you're like some people I know, you should cut your mouse if you can't control control it. So at the end of the day, the market is busy, but there's usually a rhyme and a reason for all of this. You just have to figure out which one you're gonna follow and then commit to it. Build an entire plan around it. And the only way to develop a skill to be very decisive is to increase your pattern recognition. If you wanna get better at running, you have to run. If you wanna get better at recognizing a pattern, you have to recognize the pattern in real time. It's called experience. Now, we know during the flow, we see the conditions are right, and so we jump at the opportunity. Now, during the ebb, that's the natural inclination that you have after a large amount of momentum. During that pullback in the momentum, things are readjusting. The market adjusts before it makes another move in either direction. Your job is to have a plan at every step of the way and try to enjoy the process, because there's a lot of other ways to make money. If you're not enjoying the process, you shouldn't be here. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. If you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.